The immediate reaction to this news is likely to invoke remarks about his extensive injury history and his disinterested demeanor on the court. These are absolutely fair points worth considering, but I believe it would serve AD's critics in Chicago to think a little harder. Even his most egregious personality flaw, being a Green Bay Packers fan, I'm willing to overlook, for the right price. Take the opportunity to leave that like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to be notified whenever there is a new video. Some may look at Davis's injury history as a reason to avoid making a trade for the star, whereas I see it as a bargaining chip to haggle the Lakers' asking value down. Nobody's going to compensate LA a massive haul of draft capital for Davis at this point, even if he's a force of nature on the court in the games he does play. Bill Simmons hinted earlier this week that there's some buzz surrounding Anthony Davis potentially hitting the trade block, particularly if the Lakers aren't able to negotiate a satisfactory deal around Russell Westbrook. Notorious speculator that he is, I completely understand why some would be hesitant to embrace these rumors. But if there's even a small chance they're true, the Bulls would be wise to pick up the phone and beat other teams to the punch. Making a blockbuster move to acquire Anthony Davis is, if we're being realistic, probably the only move the Chicago Bulls could pull off this season that would actually elevate this team into the tier of true title contenders. Whether Chicago would be hypothetically getting 2018 Anthony Davis or street clothes Anthony Davis is entirely debatable, but that's the reality of the situation right now. That being said, it's hard to envision any scenario where Davis's value drops even further from where it's currently at. Still only 29 years old, however, his stock will skyrocket if he manages to play a relatively full season and be a productive piece on an otherwise dysfunctional Lakers team. This is a textbook buy low opportunity if I've ever seen it, and it's one that's not likely to last much longer, considering Davis has set a personal goal to play in all 82 games this season. Unlikely as that may be, suiting up for just 63 games would be the most he's played since 2018. Interest in bringing AD home seems to be mutual, as Davis has made no attempt to hide his desire to play in Chicago in the past, as he discussed the possibility with ESPN's Rachel Nichols back in 2019. After missing 88 games over the last 2 seasons and failing to make the All-Star team in 2022, there's simply never going to be a better opportunity to pick up a superstar talent on pennies for the dollar for the Chicago Bulls. AD is still unquestionably a top 10, top 15 talent in the league when he's healthy. If the front office is looking for that edge to overcome the East superstar talent like Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kevin Durant, they need to not look any further than Anthony Davis. Leave your comment on the video, take the opportunity to leave that like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to be notified whenever there is a new video.